What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to be bringing you a very weird video. So, in yesterday's video, I moved my arowana from the 200 litre tank back into the pool pond because it was all beaten up. I came in this morning just to check on it, and this is what I found. Yeah, it's really not looking good. The arowana is still alive, so I'm going to remove it from here. So he's still alive, and I'm going to put him in this bucket that has water from the pool pond. It's not likely that he'll make it through this, but I will do what I can. And, well, we just gotta learn from these mistakes. Like I said, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and resuscitate him. He is alive for the most part. He's just really badly beaten up, so I'm just gonna hope that having him in its own little thing, he'll be able just to recuperate somehow. I mean, it's very unlikely, but we'll see what can happen. And I guess I'll just have to keep you guys posted. So I'm gonna go take care of that, and it coming up too. So catch you in a bit. All right. I've just made a quick medical tank for the arowana. So inside we've got the aerator, we've got a heater. I've added in some Melafix just to treat the sores and the wounds, and some aquarium salt just to help this guy like relax if he can. The aerator will just help to oxygenate the water as much as possible. The water I took was from the pool pond, so hopefully it'll be all fine. Okay, so I'm most likely going to take the arowana and move him back into the pool pond because I don't want to risk anything else happening to him. The giant gourami will sit in this tank and just keep it cycled for the time being. And then when we get a bigger tank, we'll figure out what to do. I think with the bigger tank, there'll be more space, there'll be more fish, there'll be, the aggression will be diffused. But at the moment, too much stuff has gone wrong, and I don't really want to take any more risks. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, like I said, move the arowana back into the pool pond, and just wait a bit longer, I guess, until this coronavirus crap ends and I can get my tank and I can put everything in together. And I really hope my little arowana makes it through this, but I'm gonna be honest, it's very unlikely that it will. I've seen this before on other YouTubers' channels, and it's just that he's just, yeah, you know. But like I said, you know, I'm here in the hobby to learn stuff and to learn from my mistakes, and obviously it's not always a guarantee that fish are going to have the same temperament when you move them from one environment to the other. With the pool pond, there's more space, there's more fish, so the attitude would be completely different to the smaller tank where there's less space and there's less fish, so aggression was obviously, not obviously, but it definitely did go up. Yeah, so it's just my bad luck, really. And unfortunately, the arowana has passed away. Yeah, so you can see it's been like pretty chewed up in the back, and yeah, no, it just went through a lot of stuff. Yeah, so that really sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and bury it in the garden. I mean, it was unlikely that it was gonna survive when I found it this morning, so I was already prepared for this. But to be honest, I am still very surprised that it ended up getting this beat up, and I think it was the paku that ended up actually chewing its tail off properly and beating it up quite a bit. And you know, that was my fault. All of this was my fault. I knew that giant gourami could be aggressive, but because I had no problems when they were in the pool pond, I just never thought that putting it in the new tank would change its behavior, and I completely forgot. And that was, everyone says it's part of the hobby that like this happens, but you know what? I made a mistake, and this is on me. And I am pretty angry with myself at the moment because this is something could have been avoided. And yeah, so I messed up big time. But I'm not gonna bother like hiding this and do anything stupid like that. I mean, you know, like I've said, I am a beginner. I mean, I know quite a bit about what to do and how to basically take care of most of the fish. Arowana tend to die because they jump out of the tanks, not because something bullies them to death. So, you know, I took the precautions that I would with normal arowana in terms of preventing them from dying, but I made an oversight, and this is what shot me in the foot. So I now have to live with this, which really sucks because arowana aren't exactly cheap fish to begin with, so that's a blow in that sense. But also the fact that, you know, I've had this fish for a couple of months now, and, you know, it was starting the whole monster fish thing up, and I really wanted to, you know, grow it out and everything, and it's still kind of a baby, so it really does suck. What can I do? I screwed up, and something else suffers, so, you know, it really does feel like crap.